you love to play. Oh, you love to play. Don't your comments won't relay. Sign this on my page for you. Oh my God, he changed. Young life, I can't see back karma. I just need some brains so I could keep myself in order.
He got problems, she got problems, only I got 411 problems. Hey, hi, what's up, y'all? It's time for another story time. And welcome back to the Chronicles series. I know this is not what y'all looking for. Patience. 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 Anyway, let's talk about the ladies of the church. Let's be real here. Can we be real here? Some of y'all older heifers, oh my God, y'all are a mess. When I say a mess, messy. So this is going to be short stories combined, like I did the college parties, and it's going to be 3 different instances. Yeah, 3 different instances of dealing with the ladies of the church, which are saved and sanctified as. Anyway, this one is called The Christian's New Clothes. Y'all, anybody who's anybody, no shade to the girls who got the BBLs. Do your big one, sis. Put your money where your mouth is. Do you. Your body, your choice. But to my natural girlies, this is for my natural girlies. Again, no shade to my BBL sisters. This is for my natural girlies. So to my natural girlies who thick, you ain't necessarily got to have the boobs, but if you got them, but if you got that snatch waist and you thick, you're a target. You're a target. And oh my God, baby, don't be cute in the face. Oh, even worse, don't have no long hair. Don't have no upkeep. Don't be confident. Girl, run. Lo and behold, this stems off a story where basically, you can feel when you're a target. You can tell when, like, the older women are looking at you. You can tell. They stare at you. They make it obvious, baby. There's no shame in their game. They're staring. They're looking. And they'll do anything and everything to try to break down your confidence. And then try to come at you and saying, humbly, with love. Please. That's not why you coming. Your insecurities is on an all-time high, and you trying to break down this other person to help heal your scars and that you got going on within yourself with your nasty. Let me pull back. Lo and behold, one of the people, I want to say, they cool people. The cool people that I know in the church, basically, he became a minister. And so his wife approached me and she was like, I almost said what she called me, and that would make it known who it is. No. So she was like, Angel, I want you to sing. That's not what she said. She called me the nickname she used to call me. She was like, Angel, I want you to sing at my husband's, what did you call it? Installation service. I want you to sing at my husband's installation service. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have a problem with that because, again, we were real cool. I really liked them. We were cool people. I had no problems with them, her or her husband. We were cool people. We were here. No problem. So, day of his installation service, I walk in. Excuse me. I had on a shirt and some pants. Mind you, Mike is huge. It is. It's not going nowhere. No matter what I put on, you're going to see it. Just like these girls here. No matter what I put on, you're going to see it. So when people be like, put some clothes on. Okay, I put on clothes and you still see them. Okay, I put on clothes and you still see it. So I have on a shirt and some pants. Well, lo and behold, I'm just going to say lady of the church, child. One of the ladies of the church comes up to me and says, oh no, what you have on is inappropriate. You cannot sing. You cannot go in front of the ministers like that. Like what? I have on a shirt and some pants. No, your pants are too tight. I had on regular dress pants. They were tan, but I had on regular dress pants and a shirt. Now, mind you, when you come to tell me this, service has already started. You have not said anything to the minister who is expecting, who's being installed, and you haven't said anything to him who's expecting me to sing, who is on program to sing, and you haven't said anything to the wife. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Let me go talk to the wife. You wouldn't even let me walk into the sanctuary. No. You can't walk into the sanctuary with that on. So in my mind, I was like, that's fine. I knew the sound guys. So I was like, I almost called his name. Sound guy. One of the sound guys. What I'm going to call him? Damn. What am I going to call him? Something completely different. Maurice. I was like, Maurice, can I just give me a mic? I said, I'm going to take the mic in it was called like the crying room. Basically, it was a soundproof room from the baby, like where you would take your babies if the babies was crying, take them out of service. If they wouldn't stop crying, you take them in there, but yet you were still able to hear service. It was a speaker in there. And I was like, I'll just take them. I was like, if I take a mic in there, would the mic work? Like, would that give feedback or anything? Because I'm supposed to sing a solo and they telling me like my clothes is inappropriate. And he was like, what's wrong with your clothes? And I was like, lady of the church over here said that this is inappropriate and I can't sing in front of the ministers and I can't get on the pulpit. So I told this, I told this lady I was going to sing for her husband. So I already have a song prepared. She already told me what she wants sung. I just need a mic. Is it going to work in the crying room? Is it going to give feedback? And he was like, nah, you good. I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, I need somebody to let her know. And so she was standing there like, I swear, like a police for me not to walk into the sanctuary. And I was like, will you tell her and let her know, like, hey, I'm going to sing in the crying room. So she was like, okay, yeah, I will. So I got the mic. I'm in the crying room, right? I'm in the crying room and I'm waiting for them to say solo by Angel, right? Y'all, when it got time for me to do the solo, why does done found a whole different person and had a different person up there singing? The wife is in, like, I can see in the sanctuary because there's this window like you can look out to. I'm looking out the window and the wife is like, she looking for me, which means you didn't tell her what I said. You didn't tell her what you said, which is why I'm not singing. So it's a whole completely girl up there. So when it was like solo by Angel, you tapped the lady and said no. gave her the other girl name. The other girl name getting up there. And the wife looking back like that. The husband looking at the wife like, she doing like this. So I'm sitting here and I promise y'all, I started to be so evil and sing over the girl. But then it was like, that ain't even my style. That ain't even me. So I turned the mic off. And I'm holding on to the mic. And I'm in the crying room and I'm waiting. Because, again, I'm a woman of my word. And I'm here to support. So I waited for service to be over. So service was over. And I'm walking out of the crying room. And people are gathered right in the foyer and they're talking and they're having conversations. So I go to give Maurice the mic. And so lady of the church kind of gave me a look. Because you didn't even realize that I was still here. I guess you thought I was going to leave. So the wife walks up to me and she said, Angel, what happened? And I said, oh, lady of the church right there said that my clothes was inappropriate. And I got loud. She said, well, my clothes was inappropriate. I said, so I told her that was fine. I didn't have to go up there. But I told her to come tell you, like, hey, I'm going to be singing in the crying room. I said, she said that she would. And I said, well, lo and behold, she already has an alternate. I said, so, yeah, sorry. She was like, oh, my God. She was like, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, no. It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. It's not. It's not. So that ends because literally installation service was usually Sundays like 6 p.m. Right? So moving on to the next week, and we're on a different Sunday, and we're at church. Church. This is the same lady. You walk up to me and you said, well, you seem to have, some problems with clothing. So I brought you some clothes out of my closet. We not the same size. We are definitely not the same size. We are definitely not. Y'all, she brought me all these clothes that was so big. So like, compared to me, the clothes look like they were for Respucia. What I'm going to do with this? What I'm going to do with this? She bought like 5 or 6 dresses. So, this is like what you should wear. These are her old dresses. Dresses down to your ankles. Dress completely. Let me make this completely clear, my love. I don't care how covered you are. If your man gon' something else, he gon' something else. Regardless of you being completely covered. I could put on, and then I'm such an a-hole. I put on a dress and wore it next Sunday. Walked up in there, and the dude's still looking. You can still see my butt. You can still see my breasts because they're huge. They don't go anywhere. Just because I'm completely covered in your mind of what you think that I should wear, you thought they was going to disappear? Like, I don't understand it. Even people who be on social media be like, oh, he only looking at you because you got on lingerie. Well, if you put on some, maybe he would look at you. No shade. I'm just saying. Because, beloved, I love smelling good. I don't need a man for that. I love putting on lingerie. I don't need a man for that. Because just lo and behold, if he walk out the door, Angel don't walk with him. Angel's self-esteem don't walk with him. Angel's not doing this because he's there. He's getting the benefits if he's in my life. Not because you want it. So yeah, that was a story time of the instance, not necessarily story time. That was the experience of the Christian with the new clothes. Because, baby, you bought some dresses out of your closet and thought that was going to change something. Girl, I wore one dress to be an asshole about it. And nothing changed. I did it on purpose to prove to you that nothing was going to change, love. Nothing was going to change. Nothing. All right. So this one is called I'll be the old I'll be the old bit. I'll be the old bit. Baby, listen. People are quick to tell me, like, girl, you mean. No, I'm not. I'm just honest. And I don't sugarcoat nothing. And y'all are so used to being sugarcoated that when somebody tell y'all the truth, you are offended. That's literally what it is. You are offended. Or you feel like, oh, because I want to hang out or I want to be friends and I don't want to, and I tell you no, then, oh my God, you are so mean. You are so horrible because you can't have your way, or I can't let you manipulate me. Or my son does that. My son, like, will create, he won't even ask a question. He'll create a scenario and be like, that's what she gonna say anyway. Boy. Anyway. I'm not a mean person, but don't push me. Don't push me. Don't look at my height and think, oh, you just gonna get over. And then don't look at me and think like, oh, okay, the stereotypical because I model lingerie that, oh, she dumb. She don't know. I eat y'all for breakfast. I eat y'all for breakfast, and I'm not even gonna lie, it's pure entertainment to me. It is. Choose wisely. And the reason when I be throwing stuff like that in there, y'all, because the people who don't like me be the main ones who watch my channel. Hey. I appreciate your support. I really do. Your view counts. Anyway. Pray for me. Pray for me. Anyway. All right, so this instance, basically, one of the leaders of the church, I've already had my son, right? And this is after a certain instance that went on. And I'm not going to say what the instance is because that's going to be in part 6 whenever I do tell it. One of these instances had went on, and so now, since this instance had went on, there are people who had been there years along with you, and they are extremely upset that I'm still there. They are extremely mad that I even walk into the building. Hold up. Isn't this a church? Hold up, Christian. Isn't this where I'm supposed to be? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, am I supposed to go to another church? Well, lo and behold, because y'all run y'all mouth and the town is really not that big, all the churches know me. I don't know them, but they know me. Anyway, so one of the leaders of the church, he was like, basically, I need to talk to you. Like, you hit me up. He was like, I need to talk to you. Okay, what's up? So he was like, I just want to, give you a heads up. I just wanted to make you aware that, people are not happy finding out, like, that's my son. Okay. Did you really think, like, they were going to be excited? Did you think they were going to be excited? He was like, no, but I didn't expect this. What did you expect exactly? What did you expect exactly? I'm a little confused on what did you expect. Anyway, so he was like, but I just want to let you know, like, what we gonna call her? Oh, old lady. We gonna call her old lady. Old lady is very, very adamant and feels like she feels the need to approach you to tell you that you need to leave. He said, hold on. Oh, yeah, you know. If anybody knows, you know I could get there. Which is why you tell people she crazy. And I am. After you push me. After you mess with my kid. After you try to do something slick. Now you just walking up to me and speaking. Nah, it's like, how you doing? I'll go about my way. You going about your way. But if you trying to be slick and you trying to play me and you messing with my kid, or you trying to play with my character, or you trying to undermine me, or you trying to manipulate me, yeah, baby, we got a problem. And I'm going to come at you. And it ain't going to be no, oh, I was just playing. Oh, why did you get so serious? Why did you take it there? Girl, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. So anyway, I was like, he was like, hold on. I warned her. Like, don't let her stature and her facial features fool you, because again, I was young, but I looked younger than what I was. I was young, but I looked younger than what I was. And so he was like, don't let her facial features and her stature fool you, because she'll cuss you out. She'll tell you off. She will definitely tell you how she feels. So before you do that, make sure you are willing to take whatever her response is. I don't know. I just feel like, and of course he's telling me her response, I just feel like, she needs to leave. You need to leave. I just feel like she needs to go. I just feel like she doesn't need to be here. I think she brings a bad mark. I think she brings a bad look to the church. Me? I bring a bad... Please, why are we pretending like there wasn't stuff going on and rumors going on and stuff swirling before I even got to this mother? How am I bringing a bad mark to this church? Because of my baby? Everybody love my baby. Is it the baby that's bringing a bad mark? Is it me that's bringing a bad mark? Or is it the reminder that man wanted me at one point in time? Is that what it is? Girl. So let me get this straight. This deaconess wants me to leave the very place that I'm supposed to come to when I make a mistake or when I'm broken. Right? Is that what we're saying? Listen. I already warned her. I already told her, like, if you're going to do it, choose wisely, because it's not going to be the response that you think she's going to give you. And I was like, and you're absolutely right. And you was right warning her, because I will be the old... I'll be the old bitch. I promise you I will. I promise you. Stay over there in the nursing home at this moment, because, baby, quit playing with me. Of course, he shook his head and he was like, I warned her. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure she would take heed, because she hasn't said anything to me. Because, of course, you are inquiring and all as well as warning. But you was inquiring like if she said something to me. Some people weren't stupid. They was playing with you like that. They weren't playing with me like that. Just like these Karens and Kens know which and who to approach. Quit playing with me. She knew. Because, baby, I would be the old... She never came up to me, though. She never came. Smart lady. I almost said something else, but I'm trying to get in heaven today. Anyway. Ooh, so I got 4 instances instead of 3. Yeah. So let me say this one. This one is, girl, you married. Okay. So when rumors are getting around and stuff is getting around that one of the leaders of the church is my son's father. Oh my God. Woo. You think the claws and the sneers and ooh, you think they came out, baby, once they found out that baby was his. And I ain't even talking about the young girls, baby. I'm talking about the older ones. The older ones. The older ones. The stuff that they would say to a good kid. It's like, anyway, this one shocked me. Because this lady of the church, we were cool. We were cool. So when the rumors and stuff was going around, you would ask, and of course I would deny. You would ask and I would deny. But then after you did this instance, there was no way I could deny it. Nope. This was before you did the instance. I'm lying. This was before you did the instance, because it's going to make sense when I make the statement that she makes. So at this time, it's just rumors swirling. And so you're steady asking. It's like, girl, you know, because I'm at your house all the time. So it's like, you at my house all the time. So you can tell me, like, what's going on? Like, is this true? Because they keep repeating this. They keep repeating this like that's his baby. They keep repeating like that's his baby. And I was like, child, they probably saying that because, you know, he always playing with the baby or whatever. Because truth be told, you play with Ty a little more than you play with the others. As you should have. As you should have. But, I mean, Ty was cute. And on top of that, Ty was sickly. So, it kind of worked out. Regardless of how you felt about me, the baby was sick. He didn't look it, but he was. It was a simple fact that he had to have these multiple surgeries. Truth be told, when Ty was going through surgeries and his recovery stuff and how he would bounce back, I'd be like, what the? Like, whoa. Anyway. So she was inquiring and she was asking. She was like, they keep asking. They keep asking, though. Like, something's not adding up. Something's not making sense. Something's just not adding up. And I was like, girl, it's just rumors. It's just rumors, love. It's just rumors. This lady said, we're cool. I'm at her house all the time. This lady said, and there's no way, there's absolutely no way that could be his baby, because, baby, how fine I am, I know he wouldn't sleep with you over me. Wait, what? Hold on, wait, what? Run that back, spin the block. What you said? No, because, like, how fine I am, I know he wouldn't choose you over me. Girl, you are married. You are married. I know, but I'm just saying, you know how fine I am, and I'm there. Like, I know he wouldn't choose you over me. I said, girl, I mean, you know what you know. You've been here before me, so you know what you know. Girl, you mean to tell me with your married ass, you lust? Like, I'm just hideous. There's absolutely no way that he would choose me over you. You cute or whatever. But if that was the case, love, he would have chose you. He would have chose you. Or was it he already had you and he threw you to the side? This is the last instance, y'all. This one is, what do I want to name it? Hold on. What was it called? Gift training. Gift training. Okay, so lo and behold, I don't know if you pay attention to my vlogs, and if you don't, that's cool. Everybody likes certain things. A view is a view, a win is a win. I have people who like my vlogs, who absolutely love my vlogs. I have people who love my shorts. I have people who love my story times, and then some of y'all just love all of me, and I appreciate you. You doing your big one. But everybody has gifts. Like, you hear me say that. I tell my son that all the time. Everybody has gifts, which is true. Everybody has different gifts. Now they're trying to make it like a robot situation where everybody's trying to do the same thing, and you're not equipped for that. That's not your gift. That's not your calling. That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not your lane. But everybody's trying to do it, especially, for example, like influencers. People be like, you an influencer? And I be like, no, ma'am, no, I'm not. I'm not an influencer. I just go with the flow, and I'm just me. Literally, I'm just me. I just post. When you see a picture, and in that picture, baby, I think I'm real cute. That's it. That's all. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So when you see my social sites and you see the numbers, I be like, yo, I'm blown away myself. Real talk. But appreciative. Everybody trying to be an influencer. Everybody's not meant to be an influencer. You're not. We need doctors. We need plumbers. We need lawyers. We need contractors. We need architects. We need different people. We need IT. We need different stuff. Everybody can't be the same thing. Even though that's what they're trying to make y'all be, especially with AI. When I saw the people singing with AI, everybody can't sing. That was the only reason I used to watch American Idol, to see the people who could not sing, who families told them that they could sing. And it was like, you was wrong for that. But sending them people up there and making people laugh, literally, you should try comedy. But anyway, everybody has gifts. You just have to know what your gifts are and then tune into them. Everybody is not psychic. Everybody's not telepathic. I was about to say, everybody not telepathetic. Some of y'all are telepathetic. This is my last story time, because, yeah. Anyway, everybody's not a tarot card reader. Everybody is not a preacher. Everybody is not a deacon. Everybody is not a public speaker. You just gotta know your lane. You gotta know your lane. Everybody's not a storyteller. Some people, like, you can't keep us. You can start a story and you be sitting there like, girl, get to the point. And then some of y'all, like, it's so intriguing, you're paying attention from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so everybody has gifts. So during this particular time at this particular church, every member had to go through gift training to hone on, figure out what your gifts are, to expand them, or if you're not supposed to be there, it's like, why are you even in this section? Remove you out of that section. To figure out what your gifts are, what your gifts training, where you need to be, yada, 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 et cetera, right? Excuse me. So you had to do it. Like, it was mandated by the actual big time leader of the church, right? So everybody has to go through it, and you had to do an appointment. So this particular day, is it my appointment? It's not. I'm hanging out with the secretary, which is what I did. All the time. Me and the secretary were cool. Again, we had our own little instances to the point where we would do dinners and people started showing up, coming in on our time, to be totally honest. So I'm hanging out with the secretary, and lo and behold, the person who is doing the gift training is the lady who gave me the clothes. So for whatever reason, one of your appointments canceled, and since I was there, she was like, have you signed up for your gift training yet? No, because I had no intentions on doing it. I'm doing the bare minimum, which is singing in the choir. It's pretty much what you're going to get from me, my love. So she was like, well, my appointment canceled. You should come in. You should do your training. So the secretary started snickering, meaning like, you're not laughing loud, but you can tell she's laughing, and you can look at my face. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. And so one of the leaders of the church was like, why don't you go ahead and do it? Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, come on, come on. So the secretary was like, "Girl, go ahead. Our food ain't here yet. Go ahead, go ahead. That'll make the food come faster." Maybe. So I get up and I go to gift training. So you pull out this pamphlet and you're writing, my name. You writing down certain stuff, and you was like, "Okay, let's start." And you code switch, which we can do. We code switch from when we hanging out with our homegirls, when we hanging out with our family, and when we in meetings in the boardrooms, in the office, etc., etc. We code switch. So you're sitting down, you code switch, and you step into your ministerial tone, and you said, "Okay, so we don't really need to ask much questions because we already know that your gift is singing. You have a beautiful voice. When you sing, I'm pretty sure that God is absolutely pleased with how you sing and how you minister to people. But let's be real. Why are you here?" Girl, what? Why are you here? You don't want to leave. You don't want to go somewhere else. You don't want to start fresh. What does this have to do with gifts? Is this me flipping over the pamphlet, looking at the paper? Is this part of the gift training? What does this have to do with gifts? Nothing. I'm just saying, don't you want to go somewhere else? Don't you want to start over? Don't you want to leave? Now, mind you, one of the leaders of the church is, because the door is open. We're in, we're in one of the conference rooms. So where they have like the big table. And that's where you're doing your gift training, gift assessment. That's what the BS was called. Gift assessment. So you're doing your gift assessment, and he's standing outside in the hallway beside the door listening. And so when she got to the third time of saying, "Don't you want to leave and don't you want to start over?" he walks in and says, "How's it going in here?" "How's it going in here?" And so she turns around and says, "It's going good." And that at that moment, I feel like you realized that it wasn't me, that it was him. Because if you really thought that it was me, he wouldn't have been in there, my love. He wouldn't have been listening, my love. He was listening to see what you was going to say. And he popped in and said, "How's it going in here?" And you said, "It's going good. It's going." And giving him a puzzled look. Because you're trying to understand, out of all these gift assessments that you have done, he's never popped in on them. But he pops in on mine, huh? So she said, "It's going good. Like, it's going good. You know, in order for me to complete this, you're going to have to leave." So he looks at me, he said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." Once he said that, you look back at me, tilt your head a bit. Girl, what you thought? And I'm not bragging or boasting, but it's like, ma'am, do you really think like I did this by myself? You really convinced yourself like, oh, she did this by herself? Or did he convince you? Yeah. Anyway, so he walks out. So you go to, "Oh, I was like, miscombobulated, huh?" I said, "Yeah, let's just go ahead and end this." And I said, "But to sum it up, in conclusion, I absolutely love singing. I absolutely love when God speaks to me and it ministers to people. Regardless of who I am or regardless of who people think I am, God can still reach any and everybody. We all have gifts. We just have to realize what they are and hone in on them. Do I want to leave? There are times when I go back and forth and I want to leave, and then there's times when I want to stay. But I'm pretty sure this is not what this gift assessment class is that you're supposed to be doing. So I'm pretty sure this is the conclusion of mine, correct? Yes. I love you the most because you're definitely the dopest in real life. That's all the instances, y'all. This will conclude the story time of the church ladies. See you in the next one. Bye.